And we're back at Along the Way Ministries here. We've got another eventful day. To all of you that think I'm lazy, this is the kind of stuff I do in my spare time. All right, I take this thing right here. Where's it at? There she is. All right, so that's a FS90R. If you look at that thing there, where's it at? Where is it at? Yeah. You all see that? Yeah, look at that. You see that? With the string. All right, so let's go around cutting it. And yeah, I mean, the sticks are everywhere. If you've ever weed eated anything, it's like hitting little mini branches at, let's say, 6 to 10,000 RPMs, or which would be as fast as your tire spins at. Yeah, that's a lot. 6,000 RPM, that's pretty fast. So anyways, it hurts pretty bad when it hits you. So you got to stay with your safety glasses. But beside all that, that's not the point. The point of I'm doing this video here today is, nobody's perfect, and I dang sure ain't. A lot of people, they like to, the second you pull back and you're not there for their every whim, attacks start coming at you, or even if they don't do it, the enemy, or, will make you feel like you're not doing nothing, even though you're in a time of, you're in God's waiting room, right? So you kind of stuck, and then he applies that pressure, and then he makes you feel lazy. So then you find stuff to do if you're me, and on the days when you're feeling well enough. But there's a rabbi, Simeon Jacobson, I believe. He's a Meaningful Life Center. He says, first time I heard it, he says, "Build for me a sanctuary, and I will dwell amongst you." Right? That's what God said to the people, or to Moshe, right? I believe. So, look what I did, Rabbi. I don't think it's showing right, but I built a sanctuary, and that's my music I got playing. His music lives here, and he even teaches my hands to war as well. So, but I'm just grateful that I'm still here along the way. I picked up a few things, and what the enemy meant for evil, or what the oppressors meant for evil, Hashem has meant for good. It's a wonder I'm still here, to be honest, with the attacks I had coming after my life like that. But that's beside the point. And when it says, "Build for me a sanctuary, create for me a sanctuary, and I will dwell amongst you," I believe he's talking about embodying the character of our Creator, which I would think above, one of the most fundamental characteristics of our Creator is that he's very forgiving and quick to stop recompense. Just the slightest apology. Even sometimes if he knows it's an accident, and you don't even apologize. Sometimes he knows where your heart's at, and our Creator's pretty amazing. So I'm grateful that he's read my heart. The many trials and testings have seemed continuous for years. And when it really hit my finances, it really messed up my life. And it's been very difficult maintaining any type of, normalcy as far as, heck, your daily necessities, your wants, and, even your romantic life. It's hard to find a chick that, is going to date somebody that's in God's waiting room. But then I got to thinking about it. Maybe I'm not supposed to have one right now, I guess. I don't know. But it sure would be nice, because it's been a lot of time in solitude. But I've noticed every time I get with somebody that's not healed and I'm not healed, or I'm not developed like I should be, then it's just more chaos and it's quickly to it. So, taking it day by day, learning to be grateful for the life I've been given and for the blessings that he already had before I was even formed. He picked my parents, and if it wasn't for them, I'd be out on the streets right now. And that's the reality. So, but then also, if I stay here, then it feels like I'm gonna continue to be in this stuck place. So I've been praying and asking for guidance, and I do what I can to assist people along the way. I try and be a kind, compassionate person who cares about life and the world around him, and honors the creation itself. Don't get me wrong, I've had my lustful parts of me that worships things I shouldn't. I don't claim to worship nothing else, but I guess in realistic terms, that's kind of what it is when you have a lust spirit. I think a lot of us go through that, especially at this age. But yeah, just thought y'all might be interested in having a little chat along the way. So I'll give you a little rundown of what I've been doing. So what looks like this now did at one point look like that wall right there of just where you can see where it starts. That's where I've stopped last. So we can do a little bit of a continuation so you guys can get a little look at what I do here at Along the Way Ministries, servant of the Most High, creator of all things seen and unseen. Yahweh is a chava. One pull, baby. I've had this thing since 2016. Well, that's just getting started, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to say I could really use a face shield. I'll leave my Cash App down below in the box, but also to a Meaningful Life Center. I would like to talk with you about a couple things because I really, really, I really dig what you do and the things that you talk about. You have discussions of things that are really, really impactful and have depth in the soul in life. So I've been saying for years, like I've been the uncoolest kid in my every friend group I've ever had because I always like to talk about the deepest stuff, and I don't get too offended anymore. And actually, I'm gotten pretty receptive throughout the years as they've gone by, but I've learned a lot. And what would you think about, since I'm making a sanctuary here, having like a Jacksonville, Florida branch? If anybody knows Rabbi Simeon Jacobson, please, at a Meaningful Life Center, please direct him to this video, and you can contact me. So my number is 904-763-4333. My name's Andrew, Andrew, and just sharing a few things I picked up along the way, kind of like you do too. So I'd like to have like a branch out in this area here where maybe a group of us could gather together and live stream or like watch your have like a remote viewing of your center there, like branch it out, because it's really some of the things that you say have really impacted me in quite a lot of ways, so I can't even begin to express it. But you're a very wise man, and yeah, I'd like to link up with you. So, well, there was my contact information. To all who sees this, don't be crazy, y'all. Like, don't send me stuff in the middle of the night and whatever. I just don't send me no horrible stuff that you're not supposed to, or prank calling. God, that really gets on my nerves. Well, and this has been a break in time for another day. I wish you all sublime.